It's very artsy.
I guess, yeah. And quite pathetic.
Oh, wow.
It's usually yellow, actually. It's yellow.
Sounds delicious.
Yeah. Welcome to the Acting Out Podcast, everyone. Veterinary edition. No, I'm just kidding.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Dog cum edition.
We have a guest this week. Shay, would you like to introduce everyone?
Yes. The guest this week is SerJ. He's my good friend.
Hello.
We
Hi, SerJ.
went to high school
Hi,
together
SerJ.
and have been friends ever since.
Yeah.
So how long have you guys known each other?
Since grade 8, so we were 13, and now we're 21.
I feel like this past month or so of podcast has just been like us going through your past relationships. Like you've just broken up. Like we're bringing on old flames for you. It's like,
Yeah.
how long did you guys know each other? Really? Well, how did it start? How did it end?
Yeah.
What's
So
going on now?
8 years.
8
Yeah.
years.
8 years of
Been a
marital
wonderful
bliss.
ride.
Yeah.
I have to say.
Yeah? When was better for the riding? When he was on top or you?
Well, I usually like to be the bottom, so
Nice. Perfect. So, SerJ, how you doing, buddy?
I'm doing fantastic.
You were just in
I was in
Blue River? Yeah.
BC.
Blue River. Isn't that a song?
Blue. Yeah, is it? It's not
No, Moon River.
Moon River.
Yeah.
Uh,
Sorry.
Yeah, it's
Back-
a tiny town in like northern BC where I work for Mike Weegley helicopter skiing.
Well, that's
you
kind
are
of
for
fun.
helicopter skiing?
Yeah.
That sounds fucking badass.
It actually was a lot of fun. Yeah, I went on a helicopter. It was like crazy amazing views, and it was like beautiful. Yeah.
Oh, that's good.
Is that the first time you've ridden in a helicopter? Or, so you were just
Yeah.
You weren't like piloting it. You were just you were a passenger.
Yeah, no, I
in
was
it.
a passenger.
Okay, and then so what did your job entail? What did you do?
I was a dishwasher / prep.
Dishwasher / prep, but you got helicopter rides. That sounds like the best. You have zero responsibility, yet all the enjoyment of still going on the helicopter.
Pretty much the only reason I took that job was because of that. Yeah.
That's fucking
That's
awesome.
So you took a helicopter to the lodge. There was a lodge up there where you worked at the lodge?
Yeah, I worked at the lodge, but the helicopters actually take like skiers up like
yeah,
mountains.
like to the glacier, like the top of the glacier.
Like James Bond in The World Is Not Enough.
Yeah.
Have not seen that movie, but
Okay.
probably.
It's
Yeah, it's
all right.
yeah.
It's all right.
But yeah, they would take skiers like up mountains, and then they would ski down like fresh snow, like
Yeah,
not-
fresh powder they
fresh
call it.
powder. Yeah,
Yeah, exactly.
champagne powder up that area.
Yeah, fresh powder.
Oh yeah. Surprisingly, the tiny town was filled with a lot of druggies.
Oh,
Really?
you got nothing
Wow.
else to do.
Yeah, pretty much. In a town of like what?
All kinds of powder.
Oh,
Yeah, fresh.
Yeah, there was a guy that's like addicted to ketamine. It's like
Oh, that's
sweet.
a
Kidding me? That's a horse tranquilizer,
That's a
isn't
mild.
it?
That's a mild
Yeah.
drug.
Just
So I
mild.
hear.
He was addicted to it?
yeah, he
Fuck.
would like constantly work like while high, and he's like super slow, and you would like
Please
try
don't
to
tell
talk
me
him.
he's the pilot.
Usually, people,
No, he
usually-
was a snow shoveler guy or something.
Oh my god.
I remember the days when people used to just be addicted to love. That was the cool thing.
You are old.
I'm addicted to love.
Yeah, now it's
How does that go again?
No, it's fucking horse
Yeah.
tranquilizer.
Which can be another kind of love.
Well,
Yeah, if you love
what does that even
horses.
do to you?
If you love horses.
I wonder what the high is on that one.
Yeah,
It just numbs you, doesn't it?
Can you
It's
try
just
it?
like-
Can you try? Would you? Okay, if you could try ketamine in a safe environment, yeah, I know you would. Would you try it?
I would not try it.
You wouldn't.
No.
Is it? How do you ingest it? Is it like a? Is it syringe?
No, I think it's you snort it.
Snort it.
snort it,
eh?
yeah.
Good for them.
There's like levels of doing drugs, right? I mean, everyone's pretty much cool popping a pill. That's like you're a fucking child and you can pop a pill. You can pop a Tylenol, no big deal. The next level is smoking, which most people are fine with. Some aren't though, especially the farther into the 21st century we get. I find that less people are willing to smoke something.
Yeah, you like smoking pole too, don't you?
Then all the time. Then it's snorting. Then it's snorting. Then it's like injecting.
Well, injection, that's like beyond. Like,
It's injection.
like that's.
It's injection. No, that's kind of the step. That would be the hierarchy of taking drugs,
No,
right? And then
also
there's a
up your
threshold.
ass.
Oh yeah, suppository.
Suppository.
Or
So
chug,
where?
you can butt chug also.
Yes. Okay. So where would suppository fall?
Apparently, one beer gets you blackout drunk.
Well, heroin
Yeah.
addicts will take suppositories when they can't inject. So I guess that's below injection.
Yo, it's definitely. I think injection's
Yeah.
for sure the highest one. But
Oh,
where
yeah.
would the suppository one fall? Maybe after ingestion, after smoking, but before snorting.
No. I would snort
would-
before I
after
put
snorting.
something
You
on
would snort before you put something up your ass.
Yeah.
Well,
I
say
think a
you're-
lot of people would snort before
Yeah.
they put something up
Say
their
you're
ass.
taking like medicine. Would you rather get it like in your ass, or like would you rather get it injected,
Injected,
or like
intravenous.
That's a great point. But
Oh, that's
yeah, I would rather have a needle. But I mean, we're talking about a health professional here. So I guess if you're talking health, maybe suppository is that. No, I think I would rather a suppository before I get an injection.
Well,
No, because then why?
I would.
Why am okay? So
Injecting?
your
Well,
next
if-
shot, then you're going to get a suppository over a needle.
My next shot.
Like,
Oh
you
no,
like a flu
fuck.
shot. If you can get like a flu suppository.
No, fuck,
What
you're
did they-
right.
they
I wouldn't-
have
I guess it's just
suppositories
with
for drugs?
heroin.
No, I'm
I'd-
just saying if they did, if you had a choice, if you went like, okay, so we have two options here. You can get your flu shot, or you can have it done suppository.
No, I'd get it done in a
Why
shot.
would you want to? Why would they even have that as an option?
Well, I'm just saying if the option was available.
This is hypothetical.
Yeah.
Dave.
I know,
Okay.
but
Here's the
hypothetically
difference. Here's the
ridiculous.
difference. If I'm getting it done by like a medical professional, I would prefer a syringe. If it's self-medicating, I would prefer a suppository.
Yeah, like heroin.
You know, that's actually a real good point. Yeah, I think I would agree with that.
You'd
yeah.
rather self-medicate with something up your ass.
No, that totally makes sense.
Doesn't
Yeah.
it? Right?
Yeah.
It's
What
just
about
like
just
reverse
taking a
ingestion.
pill?
Well, that's what it is. It's reverse ingestion. That's all it is.
Why would there ever be reverse ingestion?
I'm just saying there's certain pills you get that have to be suppository. Yeah, that's how, because it absorbs in your bloodstream quicker in your bum. Anyways, Blue River was good then?
Yeah, no, it's a ton of fun. It was a town filled with alcoholics, drug addicts, and fuck-ups.
How long were you there for?
3 months.
Oh boy.
And did you know it was going to last 3 months? Was there an expiration date when you left, or you just went open-ended?
I went there for the season, so it was going to
Okay.
last around 5 months, but I left at 3 because things start to go a little sideways.
Oh, shit, really?
Yeah.
How so?
Well, in such a small town, people start to get angry at each other and start to get on each other's nerves.
So, like, how many people are we talking? Like, best guess.
Like 160.
Oh, fuck.
Yeah, it's
Dude,
tiny.
that's not
Holy
a town.
shit.
That's like half a graduating class.
Yeah,
That's how big
yeah.
the town is at my cabin. You know the one you go to? We go to.
Yeah.
There's like 65 people in it.
Jeez.
Yeah, it was insane living there for 3 months because like you'd start to get to know everyone so quickly and I don't know, like the people that you make friends with are also the people that you work with. So
Well, yeah, and the people you fuck too, right? Like,
Yeah.
what's the
Is
guy to
there
girl
any
ratio
girls
there?
there? Yeah.
there's a ton of German girls, like fucking blue-eyed blonde girls.
What?
Like it's
What? They were hot?
They have like an exchange program there or something?
because it's Mike Wigley, so a lot of German people go there because Mike Wigley is
Yeah.
German himself.
Yeah.
So
Oh, okay, cool.
yeah.
So it was like, okay, so there's like a normal ratio of guys to girls, but in such a small cluster, then yeah, you're working and you're playing and you're fucking all in the same little sandbox.
Yeah, like I would spend 12 hours plus with the same person like day over day over day because you'd like work together, then you'd go out and drink together, and then it's like,
And they were attractive.
well,
You really.
some
Yeah,
of them
you're-
were.
Yeah. Well, no, I'm just.
Dave's really fixated on the
Yeah, we fun
the
to
number
be
scale.
working for 3 months with hot German women.
Well, it was.
Not in the early 1940s, it wouldn't.
No.
Nope. Not if I was Jewish. I'm not that cheap.
Oh my God! Okay.
Holy.
All right, perfect. Yeah. Please don't email or tweet us about that. You can direct all your comments to SerJ.
SerJ, my name's Bob.
Yeah, that was actually Shay talking.
Oh, fuck.
So you found it after 3 months, it was just getting a little hairy, like or did you just piss everyone off? You'd like made it through the 160 people, and everyone was pissed off at you or something.
It's more like I was just pissed off at the town. Like
You got pissed off at everyone. Okay.
Yeah. It's more like a lot of people got angry, like in between my like circle of friends.
Yep.
But I hated like to watch that, and me and my friend that I met there actually started to like bicker at work about like me not doing enough work, and then him doing like too much, and then it's like, why am I here? Like this is
What
a
am I
friend of
doing?
mine. Like
Yeah.
I think it just turned on each other because it's so small.
So-
It's like The Shining.
I was
Yeah,
just thinking
exactly.
that.
So it wasn't the
China.
guy you met there. You guys went together.
no, I met him there.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
But you guys became fast friends, and you're like, this isn't worth risking the friendship.
Yeah, basically. And
That's
also, I was
deep.
working as a dishwasher. Like fuck that.
Yeah.
Come on.
Well, it's a good experience anyways. It's fun for 3 months.
That is true, but yeah, I basically went there for the experience, not as a career move or like
Yeah, 100%.
yeah.
I had a buddy that did that. He worked at.
Did you?
You're such an asshole. He worked at a ski hill for one winter, and he was basically he worked in the lodge. He just snowboarded all day, and then just got blackout drunk and met a bunch of ladies, a couple dudes.
How
Had a
long did you
great
do
time.
that for?
Just a season, yeah, just like a season, just to experience it.
Asking the good questions.
That's really good.
But yeah, if you want to change it up and like have a really interesting experience, go work at like a ski hill or like a ski resort, like as a cook or something, and just see what happens.
Just be a fly on the wall
yeah, like
in the kitchen.
No, yeah, it's fun. Imagine that would be fun doing that at like a big resort town like Whistler,
oh yeah, like
because it's like
So what's
highly populated.
what's the craziest thing you saw then in your 3 months? You just like, what the fuck?
craziest thing I saw
Yeah.
was
Or craziest thing you did? Feel free to share. I would love
Oh.
to know. You seem like a guy who doesn't shy away from a dangerously
Yeah.
good time.
Okay, craziest thing I saw was a guy throw a dart into his arm,
What like a
like a you know how you play darts on the
yeah,
wall.
yeah.
So there's this game called like arm darts,
Oh,
where
boy.
What?
well, okay, arm
Sounds
darts.
like you're playing hypodermic needle darts.
Oh God.
It's actually quite similar to that game too.
Oh my god.
It's basically you try and throw a dart into your friend's arm, right? And they go like this. You know,
They
to, like,
cover the
their
jugular.
neck.
They
Yeah,
so they
exactly.
cover the neck
Yeah, and
just
then
because you're wildly in case you're wildly inaccurate.
Yeah, exactly.
What's the gain to that? The benefit.
Yeah, how do you win?
Well, there's no gain. I mean, everybody loses in the end, but
That's how much everyone hates themselves. It's like hit an artery.
the way you win is if the dart sticks in your arm and does not fall out.
Oh boy,
Fucking hell.
Yeah.
what
So
a good game!
How many people were playing this?
Well, it was just me and a buddy of mine.
You were playing this game.
Yeah.
You played it?
I thought it was
Did
more
you guys
than
just get
you and
drunk
I.
and make up this game? Is this an actual game that?
Well, two friends of mine got drunk and made up this game, and then they told us about it, and we're like, oh, okay, yeah, let's do that. That sounds like fun.
Okay, so did you see them play it?
No.
It sounds to me like they just wanted you to throw darts at each other.
Yeah.
I don't know. Like you didn't see them play this game.
Well, okay, one of the friends that was playing it with another friend of mine played it with me also.
Okay,
So,
but
it's-
you played both times.
No, I played only once.
Okay.
Played that game only once.
Okay. So how did the game? So you guys just threw darts at each other's arms.
Yeah.
Wow, who won?
I lost. I do have to say.
So the dart he threw stuck in your arm.
Yes, and the dart I threw kind of weakly fell off the side of his shoulder.
Oh my god. So you guys must have just been ferociously hurling them to try and get them to stick into muscle.
Yeah, pretty
The
much.
problem would be if it hit bone.
Were you drunk?
Oh yeah, we were hammered. This is like, oh, this is a
2:00 in the afternoon.
I wish. No, it was like super late, and we were giving a friend of mine like a haircut, and
What the fuck? It just sounds like there's one bad decision
Yeah,
after
this is
the other.
a disaster.
this was like a long night.
So
Where's
you
your
gave-
friend from? The one you met? Where does he live?
This is actually two different friends. One of them lives in. One of them's just like a random guy. He just travels all around the
Oh,
place.
boy.
He doesn't really have a place.
That's called homeless.
Yeah,
The real free spirit.
he's
Yeah.
more of a ski bum.
Oh, ski bum. Nice. That sounds better.
Yeah, that does not sound any better. But the other guy's from Kamloops, I think.
Okay.
Yeah,
Mhm.
but yeah, and, it was a long night of just. We gave my friend a haircut. He got cut pretty bad in the back of the head, but we were like, yeah, fuck it, let's continue drinking. And we
Yeah.
went to the
Good. That's good for the blood flow.
Yeah. blood thinner than alcohol is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I'm sure that'll clot really easily.
yeah. He did not want it, but then after a couple of shots, he's like, yeah, sure, let's do it.
Yeah,
So,
that's generally how most things
Mhm.
go.
yeah. And then
That's so funny.
yeah, it was a complete mess of a night, I do have to say.
I had
Didn't you get a dart in your leg?
Oh yeah,
Oh, we're dart leg brothers.
Dart leg. Was it a skin dart
That happened to me too.
Yeah.
that you missed?
That was Dave's nickname in high school.
The skin dart? Yeah.
no, yeah. Remember, I went to the bathroom to like take a pee,
Oh.
and then I come outside and I see like both my friends hiding behind a pool table.
Oh, they ambush you.
Yeah, and they like stand up and throw a dart. It sticks like directly in my leg, like bam.
Yep.
And then I'm like,
Did you have to get a
Like
band-aid
in
after
your
that?
thigh?
I'm sorry.
Like in your thigh?
Yeah,
like
in my
upper
thigh.
leg? Yeah.
Yeah, like I still have like a spot there from.
Yeah.
The dart?
when I
Yeah.
hit- Yeah.
Did you put a bandage on, like one of those classic band-aids
Uh,
over the dart hole?
no, my pants still have blood on them. Not these pants, but the other
That's what
pants.
she said.
Oh my god.
What?
I went camping with some of my friends. We were playing beer darts. You ever played that?
No, what is that?
You put a can on the ground in front of you, both unopened can, and then you throw a dart at it. And if you puncture the other guy's can, they have to shotgun it.
Oh, that's a good game. You mean where it's coming out, the hole that punctured?
Sometimes it depends. Sometimes the dart would actually just split the can open.
Does that
Like
still
it
count?
Like
Does that count?
Like you gave it a C-section. And yeah, it counts, but all the beer's gone, so you just got to get a new beer. So we just had beer bongs. So that way, like if it punctured, you just grabbed it real quick and then held it over the beer bong, opened it up, and then you just did that.
It's very clever.
Anyways, one of my fucking idiot friends, he went to throw the dart, and the other guy, an opposing teammate who was by him, hit his arm, and so he threw it with all his might, but the trajectory went off, and it went through my jeans, like up to the hilt into my leg.
Oh, holy shit!
Yeah, that was a lot of fun.
Ouch.
I was drunk, so I didn't really feel it, but I just kind of looked down, and it looked like a dart grew out of my leg, and then one of my friends came over and like pulled it out. And then my leg was bleeding. Another friend of mine came over and poured gin all over it. He's like, we got to sanitize it. So he's pouring gin on my open wound. Yeah.
Did you put a Band-Aid on?
It was a fucking mess. I think someone had a bandana that we just kind of wrapped around it.
Oh, that's hardcore.
Yeah.
Bandana.
Was it bleeding that badly? Or?
It wasn't bleeding too badly, but we were all kind of drunk. And like I said, like blood thinner, it's not going to clot, right? So.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, that's something I noticed
It was a good time.
You're not a hemophiliac, are you?
Nope.
Okay, good.
What's a hemophiliac again?
It's someone who is racist to dark-blooded people.
What? No. If you cut yourself, if you cut yourself, the blood never clots. You just constantly bleed until you have to go to the doctor, and they have to stitch up even like the smallest cut.
Oh man, I wish that was me.
You bleed out through a small scut. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
I wish that was you.
That's right, Linkin Park.
Was that a song? Wasn't it?
Yeah. And bleed out.
Bleed out?
Yeah, just
Yeah.
Whatever happened to them?
Bleed it out. It's
bleed it out. Yeah.
Bleed it out. Bleed it out.
What did happen? What music do you listen to, Serge? What do you?
Oh, I'm actually not like much of a music guy.
Yeah,
so
yeah.
I listen to like everything pretty much.
I'm kind of the same way. I'm not a huge music buff, unless it's Bare Naked Ladies. They're the best band on the face of this earth.
All he listens to is the Bare Naked
Past,
Ladies.
present, future.
Aw.
Oh, what do you mean? Oh.
Well, Bare Naked Ladies aren't how should I say, the most offensive band in the world. They're pretty nice.
Oh, so you're into offensive music?
Well, sometimes.
Like
Depends on my
German
mood.
dungeon
Porno
like, type soundtrack?
heavy metal,
Yeah.
German heavy metal.
No, you like System of a Down.
Like at the beginning of
yeah.
Triple X.
Huh.
Remember that movie Triple X? Vin Diesel.
I know the movie, but I don't think
There's that
You've never
German.
seen Triple X?
There's that German rock band at the beginning,
Oh,
and he's
yeah.
just like screaming. He's like fire, flame, and there's like all this fire coming off the stage.
That's funny.
Jesus Christ, that's an old reference.
I think that wasn't in Germany. Was in
Is it? Because they're
Austria.
filming Triple X 3 right now.
There was
holy
a
crap.
2.
Yeah. There was a 2
But
without
Vin
Vin Diesel.
wasn't in it.
Ice
And they
Cube.
also said that he was
No.
killed in
Yeah.
it, so
Yeah.
I have no idea how they're making a 3 with him.
They made reference to his character being killed, Xander Cage being killed.
Murdered
wow.
in Prague or something.
But he's coming back. He's coming back for more.
Jeez.
That was a great fucking movie.
That was a good movie. But you know what's ironic is that Vin Diesel said that he'd never do sequels because he didn't want to be typecast.
And
then,
he's on what, Pitch Black 4?
He made a career out of sequels.
Fast and Furious.
Yeah.
7.
Yeah, that's true. Well,
That's why he didn't do Fast and Furious 2 and why he didn't do Triple X 2.
he did a cameo in Tokyo Drift just to get
The ball rolling again.
that Universal would sign the rights away to him for the Pitch Black or Pitch Dark, whatever it is. Series. Pitch Black series.
Like
Chronicles of Riddick, yeah.
So he agreed to don't pay me anything, just give me the rights to that character, and they did.
I rented the Chronicles of Riddick from Rogers Video when I was living in Toronto.
Rogers Video is better than Blockbuster.
Yeah.
I love
It
Rogers
started
Video.
skipping, and I snapped and took it out of the play. I was watching it on my PlayStation, and went like this, fuck, and like went like that again.
You
like,
frisbeed
it, and it hit the corner of a door,
And it
like,
shattered.
and it shattered. I went to fucking Best Buy, or no, at the time it was what's that?
Future Shop?
No, A&B Sound.
Oh, man, they folded, hey?
Yeah, they folded. I went there, bought a copy of it for fucking the special edition. It was like $45, and then put it back in the case and gave it back to them. They weren't the wise.
You know that you could just say to them, hey, it broke, and then A, maybe they wouldn't charge you. B,
no,
would
they
just...
charge you like double if you break the CD.
No, they don't. They just charge you the amount to replace it.
Oh.
Yeah, I think you spent more, dude.
No,
Yeah,
because
I
it
have-
happened to me when I was 15. My bike was stolen, and I had a copy of GoldenEye in it on VHS, and they charged me $96.
For a VHS copy of GoldenEye?
Yeah.
I
What
would,
the
I would
fuck?
pay $96.
Well, because
for it.
remember back then, movies never were for sale until like months after it came
yeah.
out, so that was like precious.
The video stores got first crack at They basically hiked the price up so that only video stores would pay that amount.
Yeah.
And they had to rent out a bunch of times.
So you could you waited for a movie.
Because before everyone had like VHS players and shit at home.
And
Although
was
97, everyone had fucking VHS players.
No,
No, 95.
GoldenEye was 95.
95.
Still, people had VHS players in 95.
No, I know, but it was the rights. Like it
was
it
still
wouldn't
really
come out
expensive.
until like 5-6 months after the movie was released.
I went to 5-star videos. Did you guys have 5-star movies here?
No, we didn't.
That's
That
just an
sounds like
Alberta thing.
shitty video store.
It was super shitty one time. A buddy of mine went in there right as it was closing, and there was a clerk behind. And he's like the stereotypical clerk that just does not give a shit about his job, right? Kind of like dishwashing up in Blue River. And he, so he's behind the counter, and he's just scanning movies back into the system. And I was looking for Secret Window, the Johnny Depp.
Oh, yeah, that's a good one.
The Johnny Depp flick.
Quite the twist.
I think it had just came out or something like that. So I asked him if he had it, and he looked into the pile of movies that he was scanning back into the system, and he fishes out Secret Window, and he looks at me, and I'm just standing there, and he's like, you got $5? And I was like, yeah. He's like, cash? I said, yep. So I give him $5. He just gives me the movie. He's like, all right, see ya.
That was the best when you came to the video
my
store
God.
and the movie was
Wow.
out on the wall, and
So-
you're like, fuck. And then you go to them and you're like, is any
And they
chance
have a
it's
return
in?
copy,
It's returned?
yeah,
And
yeah.
then you're like, yes.
But he
Good story.
he never scanned that back in. He just sold me a copy basically for $5.
Why did he do that? He was taking that. He pocketed that $5.
Oh yeah, he pocketed the $5. But then the family that rented this movie, they were basically like, we returned this, and then they're like, no, we never got it. Well, we returned it. No, you didn't.
Was he like a skateboard? Was he like a rocker?
Oh yeah. He was just like he gave zero fucks about that job. So I still have that copy of Secret Window at home.
Best feeling in the world, though, when you go and ask them, and then
Yeah.
you see the return pile, and you look
Yeah,
and you
and you're
see
like,
it.
or like if they had a bunch, they'd be like, I don't know, you can look through it.
Yeah, yeah,
They're
and
like they
you
don't give a
fucking-
fuck. They were just like
you
they
lose
pile,
your mind
They
when it's
pile
there.
all the movies there, and then you can just sift through them, and if they have them, fucking great.
Yeah, and you're so happy. Then you get a bag of M&Ms.
Or asking them like, okay, when's it supposed to be in again? Like when's their return date on it?
Yeah, good stuff.
Did you guys rent movies much? You're 21.
Yeah,
so
see, I was a kid, and my mom would take
Oh,
me
yes.
to the video store.
Are you guys the
Yeah.
same age?
Yeah.
Yes.
that was like my favorite fucking thing to do on a weekend, though. I would
Movies?
grab a Slurpee or a pop and go with my buddy to the video store, and we'd spend an hour just picking a couple movies.
No. Yeah.
And then you play doctor in your basement?
Yeah. Well, doctor patient,
Yeah, just figure out what dicks were. and
doctor and a mobile patient.
I used to just like turn on the TV and just watch like whatever was on for like hours. Like I never went to like the video store.
SerJ was in Mother Russia at the time.
stuff. Oh,
Yes.
were you? When did you
Oh,
move
you grew up
to
in Russia.
Till I was 7 years old.
Till you were
and then I
7.
moved here.
What was the impetus for the move? Just like parents' work kind of thing?
It's fucking Russia.
Yeah, pretty much.
Oh, they were just like not even for like work reasons. They're like, let's just get the fuck out of Russia.
Yeah, pretty much.
Wow.
Honestly, it's like a super long story. It had to do with like business and like my dad's like, hey, we got to move to Canada 'cause Canada or like the States are like better than Russia and has more opportunities.
Yeah.
And then, and then we like moved here, and then because he had a business back in Russia, he had to move back and forth, and it's just like a super long
Move
mess.
back and forth, or just like kind of went back and forth for business?
He went back and forth for business, and me and my mom stayed here.
Nice.
whereabouts did you live in Russia?
Far East.
Oh, okay.
I don't know. Like, did you know much about Russia?
Far East is Far East. That's
Yeah,
it.
that's what I mean. Like, where'd you live in
Pretty
Russia?
far east.
Far East.
How
I
far
don't
east
know- I
from
don't know
like
what the fuck that
Moscow?
means.
I
don't even-
extremely far, like 8-hour train ride.
I don't even-
so you're way east.
I don't even know where the fuck Moscow is in
Yeah.
Russia.
You don't?
No, like
It's
I know.
far west, dude.
Yeah, that's far west.
All right, cool.
Moscow is like in the Europe side.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, you were in the Asia side, right?
Yeah, I was like near China. Like I was super close to China, like past Mongolia and like Kazakhstan.
Holy shit.
Yeah.
So do you remember a lot? Because you were 7 when you moved, right? I mean, I think back about my memories. I don't remember much. I was fucking 7. Do you
That's
remember a
because you
lot?
try to block it out.
Yeah, that's true.
Well, I do have a lot of repressed memories, but I remember some stuff. You know, honestly, none of it is like that interesting. It's like just Russia.
Do you have a lot of just Russia? Do you have a lot of family there?
Yeah, pretty much my entire family's there.
Do you go back and visit a lot?
Not really.
Oh, okay.
What's the name of the actual town?
In Russia,
Yeah.
I'm from Khabarovsk.
Oh boy.
Khabarovsk.
Is it a small town?
Like 300,000 people.
Oh, that's
Okay.
not bad.
Yeah,
So no,
not really.
it's decent size.
Yeah, it's like a medium-sized city.
So
Well, I think Vancouver downtown core is like 300,000.
there you
Yeah,
go.
it's similar to downtown Vancouver, yes.
Yeah.
But if you included all of Vancouver, because all of Vancouver's like 3 million people.
Yeah, like Burnaby and Coquitlam and all that. Yeah, that's like 2 million, I think.
Yeah, something like that. So comparable to downtown Vancouver.
So are the stereotypes for Russians kind of accurate? Like stiff upper lip, love vodka, that kind of thing? Or are they wildly inaccurate? Or
100% accurate. They love to drink and are very rude and brutally honest.
Wow, nice.
Which is sometimes actually kind of nice.
That
it
is
can
nice.
be,
I think
it can be
that's nice,
refreshing,
yeah.
especially here where everyone's just kind of like.
Do they like
kissing.
is vodka actually the drink of
Yeah, is
choice?
that really the drink of choice?
Oh, yeah.
So are you a huge vodka connoisseur? Or you
not
buck
really.
the trend?
I'm a lot like Shay because we both started drinking vodka.
Yeah, that was our high school. I think I mentioned like we fucked vodka up for ourselves in
Yeah.
high school.
To me,
'cause we
vodka
drank it
smells
so
like
much.
nail polish remover.
It does smell like nail polish remover.
I just
Yeah.
can't get behind it. You know?
It's literally alcohol and water. Like that's what vodka is. So
Yeah. So you're not. You're the black sheep.
I am.
You're the white Russian who's the black sheep. Do you like to drink white Russian?
Well, as much
No?
as I would love to be the dude, I haven't really had that much.
Fuck!
that
I just
many
saw that movie
Black
for the
Russians.
first time like 6 months ago. I fucking loved it.
It's a good movie.
Like the Big Lebowski, I couldn't believe it. I
You
felt,
can get White Russians made or pre-mixed, or Kahlua makes White Russians in the bottle. Like
just like so you open up like a cooler
yeah,
kind of thing.
already made. Yeah,
Because they have the energy drinks and alcohol now,
Oh, okay.
like the Full Throttle or whatever. where
or
it's
like
got,
Four Loko.
it's got like booze and energy drink mixed together.
Yeah, college kids were actually getting like heart attacks because they were drinking like 3 of them, and then like
Yeah.
Oh man, there was this guy
That's
that
so dumb that they do that.
my friend's brother,
Yeah.
when he was in university, there was a guy he knew who I think he was in med school. So he'd study super, super hard all day, even on like the weekends and stuff. But he'd want to go out and party still. So when they were all pre-drinking, he'd be studying. But then like 20 minutes, half an hour before they'd go out to the club or whatever, he would take a bottle of vodka and he would an eyedropper and he would drop it in his eyes.
That's fucking
Jesus
ridiculous.
fucking Christ.
Because it would go straight to your bloodstream and he'd be fucked on not much alcohol in minutes.
That would burn.
Oh, fuck yeah, it would
Holy
burn. Apparently, like, remember when Dr. Oz was actually, like, relevant? He did a big like expose thing on this because it became like a pretty big phenomenon amongst the high school and early college yeared individuals.
Eye dropping.
And apparently you can, eye dropping booze, and like you can quite relatively easily make yourself go blind.
Well,
Yeah, I feel like-
what
yeah.
the fuck is wrong with kids? Like, do it the normal way. I think these articles were like, this kid
Get-
died from an alcohol overdose because he
Get blackout the
injected
normal
it into
way.
his veins. Like my one friend was a hardcore studier. I told you, Ian. You never he moved to England,
Oh yeah.
and he would do the same thing. He'd show up really late because he was working or something, and he'd literally have a Mickey. You know the Mickeys
Yeah.
of vodka,
Yeah.
and he'd just down it in one sip. Like literally open his throat. It looked like a joke.
That's
like
alcohol poisoning.
yeah, holy
and he'd
shit.
have it all in like under like 10 seconds. He'd have it done.
I don't understand. I once drank a 2.6 of Lemon Heart rum between.
That's huge though. That's not a Mickey.
Yeah, I know. Between myself and another guy, we drank in under an hour straight. We just chugged it from the bottle.
Lemon Heart is like the worst rum you can buy too.
It was like a night to end all nights. Like I don't even want to get into it, but it was fucking brutal. Like we woke up the next morning and it was kind of like it took me a couple minutes to register where I was and what had
Were you
happened.
stuck together on the? Did you scissor all night?
Man, I got like back to the house that night and like he was worse than I was. He was just fucked. And so like I remember thinking that I had to help him. I had to like I got to sober up. I got to help him. So I started spooning coffee grounds into my mouth. And then like coughing and like choking on them. And then he was house sitting for
Oh,
someone.
you told me that this is good. Yeah.
He was house sitting for someone, and I had to get him. I was like, I gotta get him downstairs to bed because he was staying in the spare room in the basement. So I like dragged him down the stairs, and his head was like ka-dunk, 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 ka-dunk on each stair as I was dragging him by the feet. It was so bad, man. It was. I can't believe we lasted that night. Yeah, that was bad. He like ran into a coffee shop, like a Starbucks, at one point, and was screaming at people like a crazy man at 10:30 at night. Yeah, it was fucked. That was definitely the worst that I've ever got. It's
Holy
awesome.
shit. I can't believe that you actually remember like most of that night. It sounds like
So I remember bits and pieces. A lot of it was the next couple days getting filled in from other people.
Yeah,
Oh,
I know that.
that's the worst.
And this was right around the time when texting started to become a thing. It wasn't there yet. This was probably 2007.
So we were 12.
Yeah, so you guys were
Jesus.
12. And so I don't think I actually texted anyone that night, but I like that was I wouldn't text, I would call. So I would just call people. I had a cell phone.
Oh, classic.
Yeah. So like the worst thing is like now obviously you check your Twitter, Instagram, Facebook to see whatever the fuck you did or commented on. But back then it was basically just looking at your call list and be like, who the fuck did I call last night? It was just one of those nights.
I don't even check. I get so scared. Like
It's
I wake
terrifying,
up
right?
Yeah, because you're like, I remember I was on my phone for like a half hour.
I hate that feeling.
Uh-oh.
I fucking hate that feeling, man. It's the worst. Like we need
That's
to.
so scary, Shay.
It is.
Okay, maybe you don't. I genuinely get worried about what the fuck I did or said.
No, so I do. Are you kidding me?
It's the worst. I just need someone to take my phone away or have my phone go into like auto lock or get a breathalyzer attached to my phone.
Yeah, so it's like, oh shit, no, you can't use this tonight.
It's like a little accessory.
That would actually work for people, you know.
I know. Get a
You
little
could invent that.
accessory. Just it attaches onto the end, and then.
But then they could just take it off. You'd have to be able, like, they'd have to put like a chastity belt over top of the whole phone, so they can't open it themselves.
or like once you attach it, it has to be like
it stays on for like 12 hours.
Yeah. You attach it, and then it like locks itself into place, and you can't. So you do put it on the beginning of the night, and you can't take it off the following morning.
And and it won't.
Or no, just not even like an accessory, just an app that you can activate. Say like once you activate this app, though, you cannot unlock.
Oh,
your
that
phone.
would work. That would actually work.
You
Oh,
can-
It's actually a really good idea.
Don't
So you
tell
could-
anybody this.
You could take photos and videos and stuff still, but and incoming calls would work.
Yeah, but
and
not
incoming
texting.
texts
No
would
text.
work. So incoming stuff would work. Because what if you got a call that was like emergency or text? Or
Okay,
emergency
so
or
yeah,
something?
but you can't text out.
Incoming works, but there's no outgoing. But you still have access, so you can still take your photos and stuff. But then you can actually soberly sift through them the next day and see what you want to keep and what you don't want.
That's
to post.
just we should patent that.
Yeah, it
And
should
actually
be.
do it. That would work. No, it wouldn't work. Would it?
Well, yeah, well, of course it would work.
An app that locks you out of your own phone.
It doesn't lock you out of your phone.
But how would you write that? Who would write? That's hard code to write, like to lock you out.
Well, we'd obviously bring in a third party. We came up with the idea, so we give them. They have to do the grunt work, so we give them like 20%. Well, no, seriously.
you know how many people would buy that app?
Oh, man, so
I would
especially if
buy
you
it,
price
like,
it right.
easily.
Yeah.
Yeah, you make it for iOS, Android, guys.
Holy fuck, we should do that.
Isn't that, okay? Well, this podcast is never going out now.
Yeah. Oh my god, that's a clever app.
Yeah, fuck, I really actually need that because oh my god. I hate that anxiety in the morning when you're like, uh-oh.
It's probably been invented already, huh?
Well, they're not doing a good enough job because I don't fucking know what's out there.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah, if we could do that.
Oh man, we'd make millions.
How did you pass the time there up in Blue? Or did you basically just drink? Like I was like work, drink, lather, rinse, repeat.
Yeah,
Yeah.
pretty much like
Throw darts at each other.
throw darts at each
Did
other.
you guys have like a
get
theater
drunk.
up there? Like, did you like? Are you a big movie guy? Did you watch like a lot of movies and TV, or you just kind of like, eh?
I watched a bunch of movies. Like I got through all of Daredevil and all of BoJack Horseman and like a bunch of movies.
Nice.
What about the tourists? Is there a ton of tourists that go through there? Like each.
It's basically like there's like a resort and a town, and they're like very close to each other. And the town, that's where all the employees live, and the resort is where all the guests go. And it's around like half and half. So it's like 300 people. Half them are guests, half them are employees of the resort.
Well, I guess there's normal guests and like there is normal people like coming and going all season. So you're still seeing like not just drunks and psychos.
Yeah, well,
That was there's
Cody.
Cody.
oh.
We're sitting in for those
Cody
who
and
listen to the
Pierre.
audio podcast. We're sitting in an all like basically a glass room,
Yeah.
and
so
we
you
just
can see
watched
everything.
Dave's roommate go by. The guy's jacked. He looks great. You can't hear what I'm saying, but he walked by again.
He's built. Oh, look, Pierre's stretching.
There's there's Pierre the
Aw,
dog.
That's so cute.
Yeah, he's a kind of a cantankerous old man.
Is
but-
that the leaky dog?
Yeah,
Yeah, it's the
that's
leaky
the dog with the leaky penis.
Oh,
He's old. He's getting old. I think he's seven or 8.
Yeah,
He looks ridiculous.
he does kind of he looks a little sad.
He always looks sad.
He wants
He's
a
like
beer,
the most
I think.
depressed dog.
Yeah. Sorry, Serge, you were saying before Cody walked by about like the guests and half kind of thing.
oh yeah. But the thing is, you as the employee don't really get to interact with the guests that much. Usually, it's people that are. Usually, it's people that are the guides because they like guide them through the mountains and like where they should ski.
Yeah.
So they're interacting, but
This is where you should go. This is where you shouldn't go.
Yeah, basically, like this is an avalanche area. Don't ski there.
What's the name of the mountain? Is it just?
Oh, there's like a ton of mountains because they have helicopters, right?
Yeah,
So
yeah. So
if I remember correctly, you could fit every ski resort in BC in the area that they cover with the helicopters
Okay.
where they can ski.
Holy fuck!
So it's like a ton of mountains. Yeah.
Do you ski or snowboard?
Snowboard.
Snowboard.
I've been asked that question so much once I got there.
Oh,
Do
really?
you ski or snowboard?
Okay, so is there like a defining class between
Yeah.
skier and snowboarder? Like, is our skiers looked down upon and snowboarders are like fucking rights? Like, I imagine skiers would be like the snooty, like they spend a lot on their outfit, kind of like good looking, maybe not that great at skiing. But then snowboarders are kind of like the more down to earth. We don't really give a fuck if we have the proper gear, but we're better at it. Like we're gonna shred it up.
That's actually kind of true, yeah.
Yeah?
Like most snowboarders are like kind of pretty cool and
Yeah,
like
just
really
chill.
nice. Yeah, but most skiers, because skiing is like harder to master, so they're like you know, like really, I don't know, it's kind of hard to say. Like they're really
Prideful?
into skiing and like
Prideful.
yeah, exactly.
The skiers are just stuck up assholes.
Yeah,
I think
pretty
that's-
much.
Yeah.
That's what we're getting at.
Is there a lot like I see? I used to ski and then I tried to take snowboarding lessons, and I found snowboarding more difficult than skiing.
It's difficult to learn, easier to master, and skiing is easier to learn, harder to master.
Understood. So
Yeah.
I was at that
Boom.
easy to learn stage. That's why I found it. I had a better time with it.
Yeah, that's what I'm still like a terrible snowboarder.
Yeah,
but like,
yeah.
but like once you start actually getting better at it, it is like a lot
Yeah, I
easier
think
to learn.
yeah, skiing seems way more. I don't know much about it, but it seems way more technical. Like when you see the pros, how they land backwards, and like I think it's just harder to master. Like you said, like when you get
Yeah.
really professional, the stuff they do, you're on two skis, and like you have to like some of them go down a jump going like 80, and then they turn backwards. To
Okay,
go
I'm not
off
talking
the
about
jump.
fucking going like off jumps and shit. I'm just saying. I've
Well,
always.
I mean, but what everyone's trying to do the sport to get good at, you fucking idiot.
Okay, some people want to do the sport just so they can fucking go down a mountain.
Well, who does that? You know,
You don't just enjoy going down a mountain. You don't
Just
just enjoy
snowboard
skiing or
then.
snowboarding down a mountain.
what are you, 80 years old?
Well, do you drive a car to fucking get into NASCAR?
Well, that's totally different. People drive a car to get from A to B.
Do you play golf so that you can enter a fucking?
Yeah, actually,
a
yes.
tournament?
People play golf to get good at. Yes, so you're an idiot.
I'm not saying you don't want to be good at it. I'm just saying you maybe don't want to go pro.
I'm saying that if you do any kind of jumps on it, oh, I love this microphone today. If you do any kind of jumps on it, yes, it does get very technical fast. If you
Yes,
want to get somewhere,
But maybe my whole point of
or
skiing
you're
isn't
78 and you just
isn't
want to
off
go down the
jumps.
fucking hill.
Yeah, maybe I just want to go down the fucking hill. Maybe I just want to enjoy some fucking music in my ear with a beer
Nobody
in hand.
does that.
Everybody does that. Like 90%. Okay, let's ask Serge. Of the people that you saw there, how many people wanted to master it so that they could compete professionally in fucking
Not
snowboarding?
compete professionally, but they like doing good tricks and jumps.
Okay.
I do have to say that most of the people going down the hill, just going down the hill without like jumping, are trying to get to the point where they can jump, which is
That's
like
my fucking point.
Okay, for snowboarding or skiing?
Both.
both. Yeah,
I don't want to go off jumps. I don't want to go off jumps.
Well, then you're an asshole.
Maybe I just don't have a death wish. Actually, I do have a death wish.
No, I'm just saying. No, it's not. It's not that people
Maybe I
don't
do
want to
wanna
just
go
go
jumps.
down the mountain and have a beer. It's just that once you start doing it, everyone gets so competitive. It's like human
Well, yeah,
nature.
I'm sure. Like after half a day, I'm like, okay, I'm going to take that jump now. But I'm not consciously like at the beginning. I'm not like, okay, I'm going to fucking go that jump at the end of the day. I just want to fucking ski.
Yeah, but I don't understand what you're saying.
People
People that take up a sport, they want to get good at it.
But I just feel like everything's a fucking sport nowadays. If I want to pick something up, maybe I just want to do it. Maybe I don't want to fucking master it. Maybe I just want to be able to do it. Maybe mediocre is good enough. That's all I'm saying. Maybe you don't have to master everything, okay?
No.
Maybe you can take karate and just be a fucking goddamn brown belt.
Oh yeah.
Maybe you can just do that. Maybe I can take up jogging and just jog around. Maybe I can enter a fucking marathon.
some people are competitive and some people are not. Like that makes sense. Like
Yeah,
you can enjoy
fuckhead.
something or you can try to like.
Well,
be
it would for
competitive with
jogging
it.
because you can just go outside
You
your
can
house.
enjoy something, or you can try and be competitive.
But
and
you're
just
missing
hate
the
yourself.
people that ski and snowboard. They got to buy all the equipment. They got to go up the mountain. If they're doing all that, they're gonna get good at it. Or what the fuck? You
Okay,
jog.
yes.
You walk out your front door and you can
Yep,
jog.
no,
It's free.
That's a good point. Well, I mean, again, you could make the comparison where, like, if you're jogging or you're a runner, you can buy a bunch of athletic wear. You can buy like really expensive equipment. You can buy like a nice tracker.
Yeah.
Or you could just fucking put on your headband.
See,
and
there's
your
your good
mismatched
point.
shorts.
I agree with you on that. Those people that buy all that expensive jogging gear and the fucking heart rate thing means jack shit.
Well, no, I mean that's the thing.
Unless
Like,
you're
I would
actually
never.
going to
You can just
Yes,
jog.
exactly. If I'm just going
No.
skiing to ski, I'm probably not going to even buy skis.
No.
I'm just going to show up at the hill and rent
Rent.
something there for cheap.
Not even when you do a marathon. I don't even see that. I used to jog. I did a marathon and I jogged in fucking shitty shorts and a fucking
This
tank
fucking
top.
asshole.
with
I did
no-
a marathon.
I'm just saying that people. You see guys that run and they're wearing like full blown spandex running gear and shorts that show their balls off, and they have like the
They just
heart
have-
monitor. I'm like, You
Who
can
would
show
wanna
off
their
accomplish the
balls?
same goal.
Who would want to do that?
You can accomplish the same fucking goal by just running.
Yeah,
you don't
you
really
can.
need
100%.
any
And
fucking.
I can accomplish the same goal by renting a pair of skis and just having a good time for a day.
Yeah, for $120.
Honestly, I haven't been skiing in a long time. I don't know how much it costs to buy versus rent skis.
It's a lot.
Is it?
Yeah.
When was the last time you rented skis?
I rented a snowboard a couple of years ago because mine was stolen.
I rented one snowboard. There's another thing. You bought a snowboard, it got stolen. How much did that
Well, it
cost
was old.
you?
It was old.
Fucking idiot.
It was old. I had it for 10 years. Probably couldn't sell it for like $80.
I would have bought it for $80.
Well, bum.
I just don't like the idea of having a board strapped to my feet either. I just feel like if I catch the lip,
Yeah.
it's gonna hurt.
Oh yeah, if you fall
you
over,
knock
it's
the wind
gonna
out
be
of
like
yourself.
bam.
Yeah, fuck that.
Like I remember I fell on my tailbone twice, and I hurt for like 3 weeks straight. Like
Ooh.
it was bad.
And it's discouraging too. You get like, oh, I don't want that to ever happen again when you're first starting out.
That's why I actually think that I should have tried out skiing first instead of just going straight for snowboarding. It's because your skis like fly off and you can just tumble in the snow.
Yeah, you just ragdoll it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's my favorite
it's
position.
it's called a yard sale
It's called okay.
because all your equipment flies off.
Just yard sailing it down the mountain.
Yeah.
So do you go snowboarding a lot in the wintertime, or are you just?
No, not really.
Ever since I've wanted to go to Whistler the past few seasons, but
So expensive.
yeah, I was gonna say I think it's pretty cost prohibitive.
But the local mountains are good though.
Yeah. Well, I don't know. You can always get a job and like literally ski or snowboard your ass off like at one of these resorts if you really wanted to like get really into it.
No, I don't.
Yeah, like
I think we've established that I'm not that
like the
into
staff.
it.
Yeah, the
Fair
Blackcomb staff. Like you can be a staff and you get like 60% off your ticket. So it's like you can
Fuck
ski
yeah.
all day long,
Really?
and you do your job there, and you can get cheap. They go up like all day, all long, every day for 5 months. So you can get really good.
Perfect. Now that you're back, though, I mean, what's your dream job?
My dream job?
Obviously, it's not a dishwasher. What's your dream job?
Like
Maybe it is a dishwasher. No judgment. No judgment if you want to wash the shit out of those dishes.
I actually met a guy that was a dishwasher for 9 years at that resort.
What?
Yeah. He's like,
How
9
into
years.
meth is he?
surprisingly
Oh, yeah.
not into meth.
Dave's
but,
going for a beer run.
Oh, can I?
Yeah, Dave's gonna go.
Dave will grab them for us.
He's in the most inconvenient space.
Oh no, I can squeeze.
Thank you very much.
Okay.
Thanks, David.
You know what we
Don't
need to do?
break anything.
We need to get a cooler in here.
That would work right there.
Yeah, that's what we're doing for next week.
Now we got
What? Oh yeah, we can get a Costco cooler. Yeah, I told you to get one.
But the dishwasher does meth?
The 9-year dishwasher. So he's definitely going for at least 10 years. So you got to complete that.
Yeah, of
Decade.
course. He's basically like a year or two from retirement, and he's been
Retirement from wow.
he's like 60 years old or something. It's crazy, and he's been there for 9 years. And the reason like he doesn't want to quit is because there's like no coke there, and he like
What?
Because he's like a coke addict.
So he doesn't want to quit because he won't be able to get Coke anywhere else?
No, because he'll get back on coke.
Yeah, because he'll just go somewhere where there's coke. Like Vancouver has a ton of coke, Kamloops has a ton of coke.
Really?
talking about the drug?
Yeah.
Yeah. No, because the dishwasher doesn't want to do coke.
Yeah, the dishwasher is like a recovering Coke addict. So he doesn't want to go
Thank
the
you.
9-year dishwasher? He wants to just stay there so that
Thanks.
he keeps himself away from the different kind of powder.
Oh, I see.
Which is oh my god, which is surprising because there's actually like a lot of coke. You can get coke there like super easy. Like
Yeah.
for some reason he just hasn't. So I don't know why he's there for like 9 years.
You can get. So did you get Coke super easy?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
Is Coke expensive? Like what? I don't know the market price of cocaine.
it depends on where you're at. Like
Okay.
usually it's like what?
Probably dirt cheap in Colombia.
Oh yeah.
They fucking. You kidding me? Grandma bakes cookies with that shit. They don't use flour there. They just throw some Coke down like Jack Nicholson in The Departed.
Oh yeah.
Don't move till you're numb.
Don't come up till you're
What? Shay's looking at me like I'm insane.
That's funny. But coke is expensive, I thought.
Is it?
Oh yeah, it's pretty expensive.
That's why they call meth like poor man's
Poor man's Coke.
Yeah.
So, and how does, like, if you don't, like, we don't have to talk about this if you don't want to, but feel free. Also, I'll probably edit this part out right now. I'm just saying, like, if you want, like, anything we talk about you want edited, like, yeah. We don't usually edit, but, like, it's easy to cut something out if you say something you don't want.
Okay, yeah, that sounds good.
Okay.
But
But,
I probably so far I don't think I have any.
no, it's fine. No, it's fine. I just meant, like,
Okay.
talking about Coke if you're okay with it.
Oh, the whole Jew thing was pretty rough.
I'm keeping that.
Okay.
So, so cocaine, is it expensive?
Yeah, Coke is like...
I guess relatively speaking.
It's $80 for a gram.
At a gram,
like $60 for a gram.
And how far does a
That's
gram
like a
go?
little amount, isn't it?
Oh, yeah, it's tiny. Coke, honestly, like...
Is a gram basically like one...
You know those little teeny baggies you see on the ground?
Yeah, so is that like one snort, or how many snorts do you get out of a gram?
Out of a gram, yeah, you can actually get like a couple.
Yeah,
like,
you can make it last.
Yeah,
Yeah, you can stretch it out a bit.
and yeah, usually like when you buy Coke, you buy it for the night while you're like super hammered.
Okay.
And then you wake up and you're like, oh fuck, I can't believe I spent this much in fucking Coke.
Oh fuck.
Oh,
Like,
boy.
that's
Do
what
you get
happens
do you
with
get
it.
like
Let those-
a big hangover from Coke, or like what is the high like? How long does it last?
Doesn't it sober you up?
It does sober you up, but for me, like I actually don't think I like Coke that much because so far every time I've done it, I haven't like felt like euphoria or like haven't felt amazing. All I felt is just kind of like, okay, like now I feel a little bit more chatty and a bit more sober, and that's it.
So, okay.
Yeah.
So there's no like crazy energy boost or something?
Well, for
or-
me at least, there's not.
Yeah, for yourself.
But the one thing I did notice is
Yeah.
if you're doing Coke all night and then you stop,
What the fuck?
but yeah, if you're doing Coke all night and you're drinking also,
Yeah.
then you stop and the Coke wears off, you're like hammered.
You're
And then
like
you're like, oh fuck, I'm like blackout.
so
like,
it's
walking around.
it's kind of staving off how drunk you really are. It's kind of keeping that at bay, and then once the cocaine wears off, it
Yeah.
all hits you like a fucking ton of bricks.
basically
A
yes,
ton of
that's
bricked
what happens.
cocaine.
Yeah.
So how long does the high usually last for?
For me, like I don't know, like 20 minutes, like half an hour.
And does it burn at all when you snort it?
Not really,
No?
because it like numbs everything. Like
Okay.
as soon as it touches, like when I snorted, like it, because I did like really good Coke here. It like numbed like the front of my face, like it's all numb and shit, and I'm like, ugh.
Wow.
Oh boy.
Wow. I don't know if I could ever try cocaine, Serge. You're a brave man. I mean, I guess that's one way to put it, but what was the impetus for you trying that? You're just like, you know what? It's here. I might as well give it a whirl, see how it...
Pretty much, yeah.
Yeah, no, I totally get that.
Like,
I
hey,
mean,
you know, I'm getting offered it. Might as well try Coke, you know.
my biggest thing, too, they'll be worrying about if it's like, safe or not, but...
Like it was laced or something.
Yeah, if it wasn't cut properly. What does cut mean?
Cut?
Everyone's like, it's cut with something else. I'm like, how do they...
They
That's
make
like
more.
laced,
more
like what he was saying.
No, cut. They always cut it because they can make a larger quantity of it.
Oh, I
Yeah.
see. So it's
So
mixed,
guys will
basically.
take pure cocaine because it's too
Gotcha.
expensive, and then they'll mix it with shit so
Yeah.
they can sell more of it.
So you just have someone that you trust to give you this, or were you just like, one night you're like, fuck it, you know what? If you're doing it, I'll do it.
Both
A and
both
B.
times
Yeah,
I
yeah.
actually had someone that I trusted.
Oh, okay.
Because they were like talking about like Coke all the time. I'm like, okay, like they seem to know what they're talking about. So I thought,
You seem like an expert. If you were called as a witness in court about cocaine, you'd be an expert witness.
exactly, you know your shit,
And
good
I
sir.
and I trust that.
Yes,
Very good. But you're not that big a fan. You're kind of like, you know what? Juice isn't worth the squeeze.
pretty much.
The amount
yeah.
that I'm paying for it doesn't get me where I'm at.
The juice isn't worth the squeeze.
That's a good.
But shrooms, you enjoyed that.
Oh yeah, I also did a bunch of shrooms while I was there, and
Of course you did.
And that's just again, that's on the lower threshold of drugs because you're ingesting, not snorting. So if you snorted, of course you ingested. How are the shrooms?
the shrooms were really nice. It was really fun to just like trip, and then that's it. I don't know. Have you guys ever done shrooms?
I have not done shrooms.
I did it one time when I was in grade 12. That was it. Never did it again.
And did you like it, or like how was it for you?
I did not like it. I'm
Why
not
not?
a big fan
No,
of
but
drugs.
you're an anxious person.
Yeah, it's the only drug I've ever taken. It was not the best. It's more of a
no.
nightmare.
Aren't you supposed to be kind of like make sure you're in a quote unquote safe space?
It
when you
wasn't
do
a
it?
safe environment
Yeah.
because I was at a house party where there was like 20 people there, and it was a shroom party.
Okay. Yeah,
So
there you go.
everyone there was
Whoa.
behaving like they were in a fucking Marilyn Manson music video. So it was fucking even more terrifying.
Good. Yeah. Great.
Fuck.
Well, luckily, I only did it with like 2 other people that I really knew, and they were like
Oh,
good
Your
friends
of
dart
mine,
friends?
so. Luckily, the dart friend wasn't there. He would have been a
Okay.
mess.
Oh, would he?
But yeah, 2 friends that were like really cool. They've done shrooms like millions of times, so
Yeah,
I'm like,
yeah.
okay, I can trust them.
Yep.
And I did shrooms with them, and it was pretty fun. Like the come up is kind of difficult because you're like, oh no, like I'm feeling anxious, so like I'm doing shrooms.
Yeah.
But then if you
You, like psych yourself out almost. That's what I would do. Yeah.
because you're like thinking about it constantly.
Yeah. Yeah.
And then and then after that, after that, you'll kind of like ease into it. And then if you actually redose and you do like a little bit more shrooms, you actually start to feel like more coherent, but still tripping. And it's actually kind of an interesting feeling where you're kind of like hallucinating a little bit and things look cool, but you still have a train
You're like
of thought.
self-aware of it. It's kind of like a lucid dream almost.
Yeah, exactly. That's a very good way to
So
describe
you're
it.
not panicking anymore.
Yeah, but that's only like after like 4 or 6 hours of like tripping and panicking. So it is kind of difficult to get there.
It's a trade-off.
Yeah.
And how long did that last? Was it last a while?
Uh,
Like if you said 4 to 6 hours of tripping, so I mean, how long?
Well,
did you overall?
usually shrooms last like 4 to 6
Yeah,
hours.
that's usually it. But you redosed.
Yeah, I redosed.
You
it
doubled
around
down.
the,
This sounds like gambling, except you're kind of going to.
Yeah, you doubled down.
I doubled down. I bet some, and then I doubled down.
I doubled down on fun. Let's do this. Lose it all. Oh, damn it. No, but,
Speaking of double down, funny story. No, this is such off topic. Never mind.
Well, no, go ahead. You fucking said
Yeah,
it.
No, I
Derailed.
was at the PNE, and I was scared to get on this ride. You know that big ride where there's like cars on the end of a huge crane and it goes around? It's like 100 feet high.
Oh yeah.
Oh, you're
You
talking
can
about the
see it.
Revelation.
The Revelation,
the
yeah.
Revelation, yeah.
We went on that
And,
together.
Yeah, we did.
I
you
was,
guys
this
had
was
shrooms?
years ago, but I was waiting to get on,
No.
and these drunk like frat guys were getting on, and their friend was watching him. And right next to the ride is the casino at the PNE, and the friend has like a beer in his hand. He's like, "Hey man, if he says to his friend, he's about to get on the ride, he goes, if I die, I'm gonna land in the casino." And the guy's like, they're both laughing. He goes, "Double down, man." But it was like perfect. It was so perfect.
Those fucking losers.
That's the scariest fucking ride.
Mm-hmm.
That was,
Well, you're like as high as a crane.
and then it hangs
Yeah.
you up there.
Yeah.
And you're just,
Have you
and
done?
then you go backward.
It's like 300 feet high.
I haven't done that. Have you guys heard of Galaxyland in West Edmonton Mall?
Is that like a?
It's an indoor amusement park.
Is that a
Whorehouse?
Is it
planetarium?
just bondage? Yeah.
Yeah, no, it's an indoor amusement park. They used to have this boat ride. It was massive, probably 120 people, and you'd have this chest part that would kind of come down over your shoulders and lock into place. Then you had a bar that would come down over your crotch,
Oh yeah.
and the ship would go side to side to side, and like a pendulum, and then it would just get enough momentum, and then it would go upside down,
oh yeah. Yeah.
They have that at
and then it would like
Playland,
hang
too.
up in the
They
air.
do. Yeah.
Pirate ship.
It doesn't
That
go
shit was
upside down
insane.
though.
It doesn't go upside down,
No.
but it's the same
They
thing.
took the upside down one out after a while. I think that the ride. I'm guessing that the ride was obviously in more places than Galaxyland, but they probably had an accident with one. They were like, "Okay, fuck it, never again."
I went to
Fuck.
in Blackpool in England. There was an amusement park there.
Blackpool, England. I know you went to fucking England.
Yeah, I've been there twice. When I was really young though.
I actually didn't know that.
15.
Yeah, I didn't know that. I didn't know he had a fucking
Well,
pet
I-
llama. He's a pet llama.
I didn't used to be scared of flying when I was young. But anyways, there's this ride there. It was called the Haunted Swing, and you go in this room and it looks like an old like mansion, and there's a swing in the middle of the room, and it starts to do that, and it goes like this, and then all of a sudden you're not moving at all. The swing's just going a little bit, and then you're upside down, looking down on the bottom of the room, but you can't tell the room is actually going in circles, the whole entire room.
What the
And
fuck?
you can't
Oh
tell,
my
you can't
God.
distinguish between you moving or the room, and it's fucked.
Sounds
Holy
like
crap.
sounds like a lot of people
That's
puke on that.
awesome.
Oh,
ride.
everyone was like tripping out. So the room is like the size of this, and then there's a swing in the middle. And
Sounds like a
it's
lot of effort when people
There's
could
like-
just do shrooms.
No, there's 4 people on each. It was the best ride. We did it like 3 times, and there's 4 people on each side of the swing, and it's going like this, and you think that you're just going, and then the whole fucking room is going in circles.
That's bizarre.
And like it has like couches and bookshelves, like it's an actual. It looks like a study
Wow.
in a mansion, and the whole
So
thing.
they use science for that.
Yeah,
You could
but
tell-
it's fuck. You can't tell. You're trying your hardest. You even like. I knew it was happening the second time I was on, and I was trying to like look and see, and you can't fucking tell that. If
That's
either
awesome.
That sounds like a really fun ride.
it was good.
I haven't been to a lot of amusement parks. You guys like guys
Oh, I've only
like
really
the
been to
P&E is pretty
Playland.
popular here.
Yeah, P&E. But I'd like to go to like a legitimate like Six Flags kind of. I've never
I've
been.
never been to Disneyland. Have you been to any of those places? Universal?
No, not
No,
really.
they didn't have any of that fun stuff in Russia. Hey,
Yeah, no.
No
no
nuclear
fun,
waste.
no
Yeah.
fun here. No
No.
fun.
Only sadness and potatoes. Lots of communism, though.
Oh my god.
Sadness and potatoes.
That sounds like a great. That'd be a great autobiography for you.
The name of it?
Sadness and potatoes, the SerJ story.
Yeah.
Or you could do like a podcast or something. Just call it Sadness and Potatoes.
Sadness and only have people with Russian accents.
That's so much better than From Russia with Love, the James Bond title.
Oh,
You
yeah,
should
that
have called
was
it
good.
Sadness and Potatoes. with love.
Well, that was Roger Moore, wasn't it?
It was. It was the Moorsky. What do you like? What movies do you like? I know we kind of got off topic earlier, but yeah, what do you?
Pretty much like all movies.
Yeah, you don't really have a class. It's just anything that.
Well, obviously comedies is probably my favorite.
Yeah.
Like I'm a big fan of like comedy and humor, so like comedies, like well-made like dark humor comedies. Like for example, in Bruges is one of my favorite.
I just watched that back in October.
That is a good movie.
Yeah, it's
that screenwriter. I can't remember his name right now. I feel like an astronaut, but he also did Seven Psychopaths. Have you seen that?
I have not seen that, but I actually really want to watch it.
Sam Rockwell is so good.
Yeah, I meant to watch it for the longest time, and then I kind of just forgot about it. And then I watched In Bruges, and I was looking up the director and screenwriter, and I remembered he did Seven Psychopaths, and I downloaded it. I mean, I streamed it. I mean, I rented it, and it was
sure.
And it was
kick-ass torrents.
It was it's so good, like just brilliant. This guy is so smart and so cutting. He's so witty.
Why don't you marry him?
Intelligent. I would if I could. So I'm definitely on the same wavelength with you there. It's great. But yeah, say see Seven Psychopaths. It's Christopher Walken's great.
Yeah, I've totally been meaning to like watch that. I actually also completely forgot that it like came out.
I know, right? Yeah.
It's, fuck. Yeah, I gotta do that.
What other so like that kind of dark humor is right up your alley. I was like I never even thought about this, but is there a lot of like stand-up comedy or a lot of comedies that come out of Russia? I mean, I always think of it as a very serious place, but I imagine there's got to be a bunch of stand-up and shit going on there. You just never really hear about like Russian comedians.
Well, he's got to dig back into his 7-year-old mind when he was at the comedy club.
No, but he's got
fucking asshole.
He's got family there. I'm sure that you must know Russian culture.
There are Russian comedians, but they're not really. Because it's such a different culture.
Yeah, that's what I mean, right? Like,
I don't think it would the jokes and the comedy that
like the North American, like the Russian comedy. I'd imagine is just like, hey, we didn't die today, yay!
Oh.
but the North American culture is one of like indulgence and gluttony, and it's like give me more. I don't like. It's just like it's apathetic to an extent where like we don't really understand like actual problems and troubles and like life. But there, I imagine it's a little bit more concrete. I mean, Europe, Russia, that kind of thing. So, I mean, it must breed a totally different kind of comedy and maybe not as much of it.
Well, the thing about Russian comedies, there is a more censorship there than here. So if you were to say something controversial about like life in Russia being bad or like worse than life in any Western country, you might get censored and you might not get played on the channel, and then you might not get the media attention that you want. So you can't really.
Wow, I didn't even think of that, but yeah.
So yeah, like that's the problem with like Russian comedy is that you can't, like for example, Louis C.K. or like Doug Stanhope or like George Carlin. They all talk about like really dark humor and they still get played. But in Russia, they're like, I don't think that would fly because they would just get censored and people would just shy away from them.
Wow.
Yeah.
Intimidation. Mm-hmm. That's crazy. I guess we take it for granted a little here. I mean, we can complain, but at least we can complain without worrying about kind of any repercussions from those complaints.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah. In Russia, you can't complain. Everything is good. Yes. I broke leg today, but Putin, good president. I agree. Yes, very good.
That's good accent. I was going to say, do your parents have thick Russian accents?
My dad cannot speak English. My mom has a fairly strong Russian accent.
Oh, really? Your dad doesn't even speak English?
Not
fucking grew up in Russia and keeps going back there, you fucking idiot.
Yeah, exactly.
How's it feel now, asshole?
Pay attention.
Who keeps going back there? His dad?
This guy just checks out, hey? He just like he's thinking about snowboarding and getting more proficient.
Are you fluent in Russian?
I have an accent when I talk, but yes, I can.
You can get by.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm fairly fluent. I would say.
I would love to speak another language. If you could speak one other language, what would it be, Shay?
All
right, nothing. Okay.
No, probably
Spanish.
Mandarin.
Mandarin, hey?
I feel like that would just come in handy.
Yeah,
French,
especially in Vancouver.
French, Spanish, or Mandarin.
Yeah, I'd like to speak Spanish. It's so suave.
Yeah, that would be mine too, Spanish.
Yeah, but I feel like I'd only want to speak it because it's suave.
Yeah.
That's
Is it
why
suave?
I took it in high school.
I took it in high school because I had to. I was part of the IB program. I had to take a second language.
I should have taken French.
What, you
That's
couldn't- you
way
didn't take French?
more valuable here.
No.
Yeah.
French here is mandatory. You
French
didn't.
is a
You
dying
couldn't choose
language.
between anything but French.
French is a dying language, man.
Dying language. It's our national.
What the fuck are you talking about?
French is a dying language if you look on like a worldwide scope. It's
I know,
like
but-
like Spanish is like growing.
Well, that's because there's a lot
There's a lot more like.
Oh, that's interesting.
Yeah.
We
Think
took
about it.
Spanish in high school together.
Yeah, I can actually speak a little bit of Spanish.
Yeah.
Nosotros hablaremos tu muy coche, pantalones de fuego, es tu nadar.
Dos cerveza, por favor.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
about all I know.
Oh,
Hola.
I am that stereotypical Caucasian fucking asshole who goes to a Mexican resort and the guy says hola and I just go hola, dos cerveza, por favor. And he's just thinking, he's like, you fucking piece of shit.
I fucking hate you.
Yeah, he fucking hates me. But I really enjoyed my time there. Thank you, Pablo.
Everyone's name was.
Yeah, he just said his name was Pablo. He probably didn't fucking care.
Yeah.
He's white. He won't know the difference.
Yeah, basically.
Fuck.
No, I do know the difference. I try. I could try harder. I'll better
Yeah.
myself.
I think Russian would be cool to know.
Yeah, that would be nice.
It would be, but I don't think it would come in handy very
I
much
don't
here.
know many Russians.
Yeah, no, it's a kind of handy because you can like sound intimidating with a Russian accent, or if you yell
Fuck,
at
that's
someone
true. Yeah.
in Russian.
That
But
makes
like,
sense.
Yut.
That was good, Dave. Yeah.
Yeah, it's on. I didn't even say a word.
No, it wasn't good. Borscht.
Yeah.
Блять, сука, блять.
Yeah, you do sound like you could punch someone's stomach cavity in.
Yeah, if only I wasn't so lanky. Actually,
You just need to get on a phone. You need to intimidate people over the phone. You can just be one of those. You could be one of those. Like those sex workers that just do strictly phone calls. You could be one of those like dominatrix. Like
Oh yeah, that
you
would you make a killing.
yeah,
off
you
that.
would. You make a killing. Yeah.
They always
Yeah,
want
actually.
Russians.
Yeah, just like
Yeah.
put your voice in a bit of a higher register, and you can pass as like a burly female Russian who's willing to dominate the guy.
Sucky fuck. Would that sound Russian?
No, I don't know what that sounded like, but I never want to hear it again.
Mm-hmm.
You want boom boom, I give you boom boom.
Oh my god!
Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
Wow.
Well, we're at an hour, guys.
Oh shit! And
Wait,
are you-
the RV.
The RV. Oh, we should.
Oh yeah.
What time are we at?
We're at 5:21.
You have to go.
Yeah, I think I'm going to be fucked.
You are going to be fucked.
Okay, real quick, the RV story. Yeah. So
Well, from SerJ's perspective.
this will be like a nice closing chapter on the RV story,
Yeah.
because for those of you that listened since the beginning, we've uncovered Shay's rather tumultuous past, where he stood outside of an RV with some of his friends and they
Jerked
pleasured
off.
Well, it was
themselves.
Elijah and me, and we masturbated.
Yeah, they pleasured themselves outside of an RV together.
That's so hot.
No, we
And
were.
It was pretty hot.
We spoke of a gentleman being trapped inside the RV with a small child.
And we've talked about it a lot over the podcast.
And that gentleman that was stuck inside,
It's SerJ.
Trapped.
SerJ.
trapped like those 33 miners.
Is SerJ.
Wow, that is
Surge.
an old reference to Chilean miners. Holy crap!
Did
No,
you know
Antonio,
that
Antonio
they're
Banderas
jacking
just
off?
did a movie, so it's relevant again.
So answer the. Did you know that they're jacking off outside?
No, okay, so me and my mom used to work in a RV place.
Your mom was in the fucking RV?
Yeah.
Wow,
And,
this story, there's layers.
See, I didn't know until Serge listened to the podcast with Elijah, and he's like, no, dude, my mom was in the RV, which I refuse to believe.
Whoa.
but-
No, okay,
Your
so-
mom was inside the RV while they were outside.
Yes. So okay,
Oh my god!
My mom
you
was inside.
fucking degenerate.
the little kid.
What was she doing? Was she watching them?
Hopefully not. Well, I don't think so.
Okay, good.
Don't like that thought.
Oh my.
My mom's friend who had the small kid. And the three of them were inside the RV.
So
my mom,
wait, your mom and her friend and the small kid,
yes.
and you.
No, I was actually outside with Shay and Elijah, being like, "What the fuck are you guys doing?"
Wait a minute. So you weren't in the RV. You were just
You were
watching
joining in on
them.
the jack?
No,
this
I
was
was
the beginning. This was the beginning.
Okay.
Yeah, no, I was like,
So wait a minute. You weren't even jacking off. You were just watching them.
That's even worse, Serj.
No, but
Okay.
No,
all
it
I'm
wasn't a
sorry,
circle
I'm sorry,
jerk.
I'm sorry. Okay, go
This
ahead.
story is spiraling out of control.
I can't believe this. Okay, yeah. No, go
there
ahead.
was
Sorry.
no
sorry.
biscuit.
Okay.
No, I was outside with them,
Okay.
and they were like, "Hey, dude, like, let's jerk off. Like, we want to jerk off." Oh yeah, because they were calling someone. We didn't want to call them inside the RV, so we went outside.
Okay.
Then the phone call ended, and this is like at night, and they're like, "Hey, like, let's jerk off. Like, we want to jerk off."
Okay. That's all the time we have for today.
And I'm like, "Let's not. Like, that doesn't sound like fun. Like, I don't think I'm gonna get hard." or,
How
like-
about we don't? See, Serge is definitely the most normal in this.
Oh,
yeah.
God.
Yeah, okay.
Okay. He's like, so how about we don't do that?
Yeah, and I'm like, let's go back inside the RV and sit and fucking talk about stuff. And they're like, no. So I remember like we're standing by the door to the RV, and Elijah goes to like one side, Shay goes to the other side, and they start jerking off, and then I'm like, okay, I guess I'm just gonna stand here for a bit. And then I think I went inside the RV or something.
Jeez.
But yeah, that's
there was
happened.
SerJ, 2 adult females, and a small child.
I didn't know.
Yes.
I thought the moms were out somewhere, dude.
No, they weren't.
All right, let's wrap this up.
Okay,
Yes.
perfect. Wow.
God damn. So I guess that completes that story.
That closes the book.
I don't think there's any more.
No more RV talk.
Oh, we're going to bring it up again at some point in time.
But what little boy?
Yes.
What was he doing? How was he?
Oh my god.
Okay, that's
probably-
can't have that.
No, we can't. Like,
No, because he was hanging out with him. I don't know.
Okay, it's irrelevant
we were
what the little
taking
boy was
pictures of
doing
him.
while you were jacking off outside of a
I'm
camper.
bleeping all of this. All right. Thank you very much, SerJ. Thank you very much for coming, man. It was
Thank
a
you,
pleasure.
SerJ.
That was this has been a
Yeah,
blast.
that was
dude.
good.
Thanks very much for watching and listening, guys. Check out the YouTube channel for the video portion this week. Also, the Beer Me videos are up there, and we got some new stuff coming out in the next few weeks, so you can check that out. Yeah, thanks very much for listening and watching, and we love you very much.
Mm-hmm.
Bye.
Thank you.